If you believe a better world starts from within, you're in the right place. Welcome to Hold the Light. I'm Lori Gunning-Grossman, founder of Hold the Light Collective. This is a special series, a guided exploration of the Freedom Transmissions, a spiritual book about building a strong inner foundation so you can show up more authentically in your life and in the world. Let's begin. The Spectrum of Spirit, pages 227 through 251. We often think of light and darkness as opposites, one good, one bad. But what if they're not in conflict at all? What if they're actually working together, each playing an equally important role in our spiritual growth? This chapter, it's about learning how to embrace the light and the void. It's a reminder that light and the void are not opposites, but are in fact complementary energies that work together in perfect balance. So we are encouraged to look at the void in a new way, as a space where transformation begins. And as we navigate change, we are called to trust the process and surrender to growth. By embracing both the light and the void, we find clarity, balance, and a deeper sense of purpose in our own evolution, in the healing of our earth and of each other. This is the Spectrum of Spirit. So here's the good news we learn in this chapter. And actually, it's the theme throughout the entire Freedom Transmissions. The void is not something to fear. We are encouraged to look at it as a space where there are limitless possibilities, sparkly possibilities, where new ideas are born. Both light and the void are essential and interconnected parts of creation. So rather than seeing them as opposing forces, we're taught that embracing both the light and the dark is crucial for our spiritual growth and evolution. Here's something cool. We're given insight in this chapter about who we are and how we got here. It goes like this. So there's a void, and how we've been encouraged to view a void is that it's a realm of infinite possibilities, right? And so from this void, it's where our souls emerge. From there, our soul, our spirit, gets woven into a body, so we become spirit in form, or we can call it consciousness within form. First, we are soul or consciousness, and then we move into form or manifestation, which also means that every one of us is both of the Creator and a creator, meaning we all have the divine spark within us and the ability to create our own reality. The light and the void are the foundation for our reality structure. Fearing the void is like fearing a dream. We're taught that those who master this reality structure realize they are the dreamer and observe the dream and themselves within the dreaming. There's no imbalance of separation. They're able to understand, access, and create from the space of the unseen. We learn that consciousness flows through and from them. Thus, they are conscious creators, the creators of the dream, instead of those oblivious to the fact that they're even in it. Many of these people devote their life to service. These people are the light holders and peacekeepers. While we do learn that these beings are rare, more of us are moving into an accelerated path of consciousness at this time. And in order to do so, it's essential to embrace the void as our birthing point. In this offering, we learn that we are in an era of change. It's an era of masculine and feminine balance. And our choices now will have a significant impact on our future. So how we handle any changes matter. To help us navigate as we move forward, we're encouraged to look at any voids we experience not as punishment, but as a part of transformation. We want to hopefully be able to flow with changes, because fighting against it will exhaust us. And while we may want to evolve and grow, sometimes our shadow needs to step in to slow down our rate of change to prevent overwhelm. Facing the veils and imbalances all at once can be too much. We're taught, while internal evolution can lead to external progress, External progress does not always lead to internal evolution. So while our ego minds may want to rush and achieve and do it all now, we need to allow evolution to flow from our soul organically. When something in your life unravels and you feel yourself standing in that void, remember, you're not lost. You're being rewoven into something greater. As it says in the book, your soul's journey is one of evolution, from unconsciousness to consciousness. That is the journey of enlightenment. We can't rush it, nor should we wish to, because there is no race. Our soul's journey, it's an unfolding. And when we surrender to this truth, we find peace. We get to an interesting part of this chapter where we're encouraged to consider our personal growth and trajectory. And so we're posed the question, what do I fear more, the void or the light? Some of us fear the darkness, and some of us fear the truth. So do you know which one you fear? It's explained like this. Those who have a greater fear of the void struggle more with issues surrounding loss of safety, security, and control, and fear of failure, judgment, abandonment, and or shame. Those who have a greater fear of the light or revelation struggle more with issues surrounding self-worth, trust, deservingness, and fear of rejection. We learn that often extroverts tend to have a greater fear of the void, while introverts tend to have a greater fear of the light. One fears loss, the other fears gain. What can help us is to remember that the void and the light are one, two sides of a coin, healthy polarities that each possess equal potential for loss or gain. Now, if what you actually fear is more about the outcome, then it's not about the void or light that you fear. We learn that what you fear is more about a change to the story of your life and identity. And this is good information for you to have. And if your fear is more about doubting your strength and ability to accept the truth brought through the void or the light, this is also good to know. It means that you're already evolving beyond the story of your life, and that you're dissolving aspects of your ego and illusion self. When we fear the void, we resist change. When we fear the light, we resist truth. But what we are truly afraid of is not the void or the light. It's what they might ask of us. Will we have to let go? Will we have to surrender control? Will we have to face the parts of us we've long ignored? These are real fears. But if we can work with both the void and the light, we'll find guidance and grace for us. Having this wisdom and awareness around either one of these fears will help us move deeper into reclaiming our true selves. Finally, in this chapter, we're being asked to look at our environmental responsibility to Gaia and our connection to the earth as our great nurturer. It's bringing awareness to how we're ripping holes in the web of Gaia and how these disruptions affect not just nature, but ourselves too, as we're part of the same ecosystem. But we're being warned against trying to solve environmental problems with artificial solutions instead of addressing root causes. And so there's an emphasis on the importance of service, to making repairs and amends to our web, to our lives, and to our connection to Gaia and the divine. We learn that the most important thing to do right now is holding the light for others, if we truly wish to serve. It's contributing to our collective healing. It's offering help without expectations, and it's understanding that we're all interconnected. For those who are willing to hold the light in these times, it's a sacred role. You are here to anchor peace and to remind others that even when they're in a void or darkness or separation, the light is still here. So we're being encouraged to keep up with our spiritual practice and discipline, to allow for voids or empty space in our life without rushing to fill them, to honor both the light and the dark, and to contribute to global healing through our own personal transformation. In this offering, we learn that our individual choices and actions matter for the collective and for the future of our planet. In the design of our lives and of those around us, we're not passive observers. but active participants. Let's embrace this responsibility we have to ourselves, to those around us, and to our earth with humility and love. If you're going to take anything away from this episode, take this. The light and the void, or darkness, are not opposing forces, but work together in harmony. The void, while it can sound scary, is more like a space of limitless possibilities, where new ideas are born and transformation begins. When we embrace both, we find our path to spiritual growth and evolution. Remember, when you're in the void, call the light to you. When you're in the light, welcome the void. Either way, you're exactly where you need to be. Here's your focus until the next episode. Read or reread the chapter called Polarity, Resistance, and the Transcending Doubt, found in Part 2, the Freedom Transmissions, under Transmission 5, The Void, the Light. This is found on pages 252 through 276. There is a meditation at the end of the chapter. In the audiobook, listen to Polarity, Resistance, and Transcending Doubt, found under Transmission 5, The Void, the Light. All links and information are in the show notes. Thanks for listening. Keep holding the light. If this series is resonating with you, I'd love to stay connected. Visit holdthelightcollective.com to sign up for my weekly newsletter, Build the Light. It's where I share good news for the soul, plus my latest events and offerings. All links are in the show notes. And if this podcast has meant something to you, the most generous thing you can do is share it with someone. Hold the Light is produced by me, Lori Gunning-Grossman, with additional producing and sound design by Jonathan Grossman, who also wrote our original theme music. Until next time, keep holding the light.